Yeah.
Like that's
Which
cheap.
I mean, $200 for a fucking to be able to like mix and master and produce and
You can do
record
so
and
many things.
like I mean, and then
Yeah.
and then you guys said that Logic even comes with like its own.
Call it out when we go in, Ashley.
It comes with its own like plugins and stuff too.
Oh yeah, a deep,
We're going
deep.
in, guys.
Okay. Well,
Thank you. Welcome, everybody. What did we say this was? 46? 46.
and
Actually,
that's
46.
how I know we started.
See?
Session 46.
That's how we figured out.
Cool.
Nice. So we have a guest today,
Sure do.
and it's good to have people in here. We are live, by the way.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah. So basically, how we start this thing out, we just say hi, and then we just kind of figure out what to do.
Yeah, there's no rules.
Do you go
Just-
by Zach?
Whatever's Zachary, whatever's fine.
Cool. Zach plays guitar very well, and he brought a Kemper, which is really cool. Never seen one in person.
Yeah.
They're fun. You could dive into a rabbit hole with them, but they're fun.
Sounds good.
We were messing with some tones earlier, and they they sound
You know,
really
and
good.
I've got some really weird like fuzz tones that are cool. They're just like really.
How are the fuzzes in that thing? I
They're
feel like
bu-
fuzz
they're-
would be a
they're-
hard thing to emulate well.
Oh man, it's weird. I don't even know how to run the fuzz pedals in there because I've never used fuzz pedals. So I have
I
no
know that in
idea.
the analog world, they say that fuzz should be first because of the way the circuits work a lot of times.
Yeah, I just
so
heard about that myself.
knowing that something depends on the
I've
analog.
got it. I've like when I'm running it, it's front. I mean, I got a noise gate in front of it. I think that's about it. You know, but it's front of amp. It's like
Interesting.
pre. I've never tried to run a fuzz post. I have no idea how that would sound.
I've find that like when you're running it post, I found the most use of it. Oddly enough, just putting it at, like I put it after reverb. Have you ever heard reverb going into fuzz? It's so bizarre.
No, but that sounds kind of cool.
It's very backwards, but that's actually what characterized a lot of the shoegaze sound.
Okay.
Yeah, so like that real like just space. It's hard to like. I'll be honest. It's hard to like find something that sounds really good and recordable. But it is definitely cool thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I
mess with that a lot.
I think the whole reason like I dove into like even trying to make a fuzz tone is because like I really like Jack White. I'm a really big fan of Jack.
Shout out to Jack White. Ash, what do you think about that? She's a big Jack White fan.
I absolutely love. He actually just opened up a new record label out in London. Third Man. Yeah,
Third Man. My buddy Josh went there and met him. He was like opening up his garage, and his Tesla was in there, and he was just chilling.
Yeah,
He has a photo with him.
Crazy.
That's cool.
He drives
That
a
is
Tesla,
cool.
but he's
Random.
never owned a cell phone. It's such a
Really?
weird. Yeah,
That
he's
is weird.
never had a cell
Because
phone.
a Tesla basically is
What
a
does he
cell
do?
phone with
He-
wheels.
Does he have a landline?
You know,
That's why he doesn't have a cell phone.
he doesn't have a cell phone.
He doesn't need it.
He's
He
never
doesn't
had
need it.
one. Yeah, isn't that kind of interesting?
funny. Huh.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I actually dialed in like one or two tones for that, and they're really weird and kind of grungy weird sounding.
Oh, man.
I don't even know how they'd sound in
What?
here.
Yeah. Let's just hear it. Who cares? I mean, if it sounds like
You know, and it's kind of like a bluesy tone almost. I want to say, and like I've got this like.
if it's Jack White, it's gotta have a little blues on it.
Absolutely. Oh, that's a Gojira. That's a pretty cool tone.
Ooh.
Yeah, I definitely dig it. So this is like the more like bottom end of it.
Oh, you got an octave in there too?
Jack White,
Like a
man.
pog
Now
kind of
see,
effect?
yeah, this is the clean tone. So then when
Totally. Yeah, we should play something with that because that sounds really nice.
That is a good sound.
It's fun.
yeah, so
I like that. I'll have to find the scale.
Sounds like
I
it's
definitely,
like an E
definitely
pentatonic,
heard. I
right?
heard. Yeah, they're just blues,
Yeah, it
bluesy.
sounds like-
E. So yeah, it's.
I want to mess with that, dude. I want
For it.
to riff on that, man. Go ahead and mess around for a minute. I try to find that rhythm. We don't have a click right now, but
True.
I could set one up technically. I just realized.
I'm looking on eBay right now for a Dr. Beat.
Oh yeah.
So when we get one of those, then we'll just run the clicks off of that.
Oh, and I'm cranked down. Let me. There we go. Now you can actually hear me. Let me.
You're really dark too, but maybe that's just because of the sound, you know, like that profile.
That one. Let me crank up the volume on this side.
That's not bad. I think you might be clipping out the.
Something.
It is slightly on that side of things. And I think that's with like a little bit of reverb on it. Oh, my tone knob was turned all the way down.
Okay.
Exactly what it's supposed to sound like.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're like, fuzz tone. I'm like, oh, should it be a little like grittier than that?
That's way more fuzzy, right? And then. Yeah, I don't even remember what I put on there, man. I can't remember what the hell you called it.
That was nice, though. I was really digging that riff. It was just real bouncy. Very blues.
It reminded me of like weirdly of almost like a ZZ Top thing or that kind of thing, like that feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, like and then like somewhere through there, man. I think I was like messing around with like if I can find it here. Oh.
Nice.
See, that sound is so legit.
Essentially, I don't think I dialed this. There you go. Now you can kind of hear it. Yeah, sorry about having to dial in like more stuff.
Oh, who cares? That's the whole point. Yeah, part of this too is just dialing in stuff. Like we don't mind. We like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're playing anything near Jack White, definitely got to have that whammy, man.
Yeah, totally.
He's a whammy guy. He does some crazy.
He's a guitar
stuff.
mod guy.
Oh, dude,
he's like prolific. Like
what did I hear about the other day that I was shocked to learn that like he was one of the first people to like to do it. I forget what it was, but it was something I was reading about like last week, and it shocked me because I was like, I didn't know that.
Dude, he's
because everyone. It was something that I was like, everyone does now. Like,
is it Coil Tap?
No. I forget what it was.
I don't know much about the modding community with guitars,
but what's really crazy is Eddie Van Halen was the first person to wax pot guitars, to like take his guitar pickup and dip it in wax, so it had something around the pickup cavity. And actually, pretty much all companies besides like the old school single coil people do that now. Yeah,
wax dip.
Yeah, because if you don't do that, then you get a lot of extra noise going on, a lot of more frequencies and stuff like that, like from lights, even like like monitors. Monitors are really, really great for when you're tracking guitars, and then they like to make your shit buzz. So like you kind of turn slightly so that your monitor's not affecting that. If you're playing like more old school guitars that don't have that, they're like shielding inside of Strats. That's another big thing. Like if they don't have, like if they're not shielded and they have not wax pickups in it, oh my god! Talking about some noise fests that are no fun.
Have you ever seen anyone put a guitar pedal in a guitar?
No, but they do have those.
I've seen that.
They've got those weird attachments that have like all the stuff that you
all
do.
the synth stuff.
Yeah, all the
you guys
synth
ever
stuff.
seen
Dude,
like
it's like a $300-$400 piece. It's like literally like a GE synthesizer piece that attaches to a guitar, so you can play and synth at the same time.
It's so cool.
It is freaking sweet.
I saw those built.
I've
you ever seen those
always
built guitars
wanted-
like Josh plays? That one that he's always got, that crazy headstock.
Mm-hmm.
That's made by a company called Built out of somewhere. I think it's Des Moines. But the point is, they make a couple of models that are like that. Like you can buy a guitar with like a small stone built into it, or like an MXR like carbon copy, or they build ones that have like the Phase 100 style like phaser pedal just built into the guitar. It's like that's pretty neat. I don't know whether I would like that. Doesn't speak to me at all, but the idea that someone's trying is cool.
Think about this. What if you put a looper in your guitar?
That'd be nuts.
Wouldn't that be cool? And you tap it with your thumb to start it? or something.
Yeah,
Because I've seen Chase Bliss do it.
Oh, really?
They did it
Of
with their
course they did.
blooper, and it's so weird and cool. Like it, I don't know. Have you heard of Chase Bliss? Have you heard of? They do like pedal.
No.
They build pedals. We're not sponsored, by the way.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Although open to it.
Oh, hey, if you guys want to send me an astronomer,
Hey, we it's my
Is
first,
that them?
It's my first day
I'll
here,
take
but we drink coffee here, you know.
Oh, yeah.
That's the real sponsor we want.
Yeah.
We need a coffee sponsor. So we can
interestingly,
drink-
I'm actually working on that right
Right,
now.
well, hey
Oh.
man, I wish we could be like Zach Wild with Death Wish coffee. Like apparently it's like Death Clock, you know, it's like blacker times, you know, blacker than the blackest black times infinity.
Sounds like heartburn to me.
Not if you do cowboy coffee.
What? Like
Oh,
off
man,
of.
I can make you some of the best coffee you ever had. It's just old school cowboy coffee, man. All you do is you take coffee grounds, you put it into like a old school like pot of some sort, and you boil your coffee for about 7 minutes, and then filter it. No heartburn, no stomach aches. Boils all the impurities out.
Snake oil.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
That is crazy.
Yeah.
I'll have to try it. That
Yeah.
sounds crazy.
I've literally got a USA old school like pot that
No way.
I've used like hundreds of times, and it's in literally like to season your pots, and then like it like
Oh,
like,
is it? This is a pot. You got a pot seasoner.
it's-
this is like serious.
you know, I mean, well, it is. It's an old school thing. Like with the Cowboys, they use the same pot hundreds and hundreds of times. It's like seasoning. It's like seasoning a skillet almost.
Yeah, not washing your skillet.
Yeah. No. Like. Well. Like. I
It
mean,
sounds like you think the same way about it as I do.
I'm in.
yeah. Like I.
By
got,
the way.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Look, we love coffee. We've brought up coffee on this stream before, but more so we bring up the coffee mugs. We like different kinds of mugs. Like,
dude, my wife and I collect mugs.
Oh yeah,
like,
you
we're-
guys have literally
Yo,
posted about
dude,
that.
you're in. You're in.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like we. Like,
You should have let off with that.
She's got like 2 different kitty cats, a T-Rex, like all kinds of shit, man.
Yeah, we're in the search for some gnarly bonkers looking mugs. I mean, we have our individual interests and
See,
like
I like spotted mugs.
there's so many
Okay.
Like like they have all the like spots on them, you know.
yeah.
Like the texture or just the appearance?
Both.
Okay.
It's gotta
Dude.
gotta have like a little texture to it, but it's like really spotty. Like I have this one. It's called my cock cup. It's literally got a rooster on it. It's just my cock
I
cup.
love it.
Like,
We just got into mug
you know,
talk.
Yeah.
dude, how did
See
we
what I'm
get
saying?
there? Blindsided.
That's amazing, really. This
No,
is
it
the
really
content that they come for.
Yeah, mug talk. They don't even come from the music, dude.
Yeah, you
we
guys
talk
are
about
not even here for the music. It's all
no.
about the
This,
coffee.
you
the
know,
music's here
hey,
to
you
serve
know,
the
I
mug
mean,
talk.
I'm new, and then we can make a new little like mini series. It's called the Ugly Mug.
Easy.
The Ugly
I
Mug.
mean, look,
I actually like that.
Yeah,
A
I mean,
lot.
have you seen my
we're
face
trying
lately?
to. We're also trying to set up a mug.
Yeah.
We're trying to set up a mug swap where like people can like show off their mug and it's like, yo, dude, your mug's looking pretty cool. I would say it's a rare.
We
mug.
should use it as
Like
like
a swap.
your- We should use it as like the
Currency.
entry pass to get in.
Right.
Like, gotta bring a dope mug, dude.
A mug to trade because I don't want to take away from somebody's. Like I want them to leave with as much as they came here with. I don't want to have to, you know what I mean? Like maybe they need to have something they can offer for trade, and just the trade itself grant some trans.
Right, somebody brings like this little like toy mug, like, and then somebody else has. Like,
Somebody
a big-
else might really want the toy one though for something.
That's the thing.
You
Like
never
they're willing
know.
to
you know,
trade.
you know, like you think, well, maybe no one wants that. Someone wants that mug, dude.
I'd be like, I will get coffee in this thing. One sip, right?
I mean, wow.
You guys
If
will
nothing-
really like this then. So at there was this one wedding that I went to, and like the wedding gift was there was this table just full of random mugs, and you got to go up and pick one, and that's what drinks were served
That's
in.
so cool.
So they're like
That's so
different.
lit.
Cool.
Yeah,
like
they're all
different-
different. Like just
That's
like all
sweet.
Goodwill
More-
random mugs.
more
I was
events
gonna say,
need
'cause, like,
It was
Goodwill
awesome.
is the shit for that. I
Mhm.
love going to Goodwill. It's like, I mean,
My concern.
T-shirt. If you've ever been like into the metal genre, you've went into Goodwill and went straight to the black T-shirts and been like, let me look through every one of these.
This
for
is
that
crazy,
one
but
band
I've yet
tee."
to find. Still never found any band merch at a thrift store in my whole life, and I've looked. I'm not saying it isn't
Man.
out there. It just I've never been that lucky.
Got to go straight to the black T-shirts, straight to the black T-shirts, man. As soon as you sift through those, like that's, I mean, 9 out of 10 music shirts are printed on black.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
no, that's
for
true.
some, or white, you know. But I don't. I feel like a majority of the time I find the band tees, they're in the men's section or like just kind of like the more like, medium to large section, because you get a lot of people who they're like XXXXXL, metal T-shirt, especially for big
That's a
guys
sleeper.
like me, right? So. But yeah, the black section.
I'm realizing that every shirt I ever bought at a show was probably black.
Right?
Like, literally every single one. I don't know if I've ever gotten like a light colored merch ever in my life.
Same.
Wow.
Unless they only offer white, which I hate when they don't offer a black option.
White's always a risky buy because then you gotta be more concerned about getting stains on it.
Well, and if you drink coffee like we do,
Yeah, I mean,
you
it
like
kinda-
black T-shirts.
Yeah, seriously.
yeah, it's true.
I mean,
Can't stain black.
Black goes
anymore.
with everything, man.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
don't even get me started on like soy sauce and T-shirts. Oh my God,
I'm
soy sauce
just gonna
will-
assume it's literally impossible to remove. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's literally like you might as well take 400 grit to your brand new paint job on your car, type stuff.
Like ruined forever. Kinda
Yeah,
around.
like seriously, it's terrible. And
I
like-
had a white shirt that I spilled a little bit of coffee on, and I was so convinced. I was like, "Oh, it's just a little bit. Like, it'll come out. It'll come out." And I spent hours and hours and hours, and I was like, "Nope, I made it worse, and it's never coming out."
Like, who brewed this coffee?
Yeah, maybe the warning should have been when I was pouring it in the cup, and it had more of a red color than a brown. You know what I mean? That's how you know it's like legit coffee, paint stripper coffee. You know?
Man, I'm feeling another jam.
All right, what are we
I
doing?
just don't know. So, I guess I mean, I don't mind just riffing around in E minor for a while.
Here's my Frankenstein.
Oh, well, show us that. Maybe I'll inspire something.
And that's actually
I just-
weirdly spot on.
It's funny. I almost feel like I need to go to synth
I'm
because
not
this
gonna
bass
lie to you,
can't get
man.
low.
That's strangely spot on.
it actually this is dropped. Like it's dropping my guitar for me.
Yeah.
So
That's crazy. It's dropping, and it sounds like that. Do you hear artifacts?
Yeah, but you can't tell with all the harmonic content added after them. Because the thing you do is you pitch shift before you go into all the wet, everything wet.
Even
so.
when you come over to this section,
Yeah, hear that?
that sounds
that's floods. That's
I had to
that's
sit.
a Pantera song.
That bass strap was pulling on my arm. I might be able to, cover better. If we're doing more metal stuff, I might be able to cover better over here because I can get lower.
Yeah, it's definitely it's robotic sounding, isn't it? Kind of. You get that kind of robotic.
It's grainy. I know how they're
When it's-
changing the pitch, and I
Yeah.
know that mathematically you're either getting rid of information or you're cloning information.
absolutely.
So there's no way.
Because when I go to that,
It's perfect.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, there's a complete difference there.
Yeah.
And you can tell how much brighter it is that way.
Again, though, dirty, I would argue you can't really. It's not that big of a deal.
That's with it off. And I don't even. It's like a pitch. It's like a pitch changer is something like what they call it. But
Yeah.
like you said, it's not quite like a Digitech whammy where you can change pitch and it's almost spot on. Like there's a maybe millisecond. delay
Digitech
there.
does it a different way, though. What they do is they make sure that the size of the grain is the same no matter how far you go in pitch, and that's why it sounds more metallic the lower or higher you go with it, and also why it sounds better at the octaves and not the notes in between.
It does sound better that way too. Yeah.
So it just depends how you're going about doing pitch shifting. There's many ways to do it, but a grain-based pitch shifting is, I believe, what a whammy does, and they try to keep the granule length the same no matter what. So the artifact doesn't get different; it just is or is not.
Yeah.
Whereas with most pitch shifting, the farther you are away from whatever the original pitch was, the more just junky it sounds.
Hey, I think it would be cool to do some Kemper videos on here sometime. Do some comparisons.
We should.
That's just standard. I mean, it's pretty close once you throw effects and all the other stuff into it. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. It's all right.
doing some like Enter Shikari thing?
I don't know. I'm trying to find something low enough to be under his.
Whenever I hear like synthesizers and arps and bass like that, all I think is Enter Shikari.
So I know I have a little bit of a different style of music, man.
No, you don't.
That's I mean, you know, I don't know.
No.
There's no style. Like
Okay.
look, we talk about this a lot. I think and I know this is true for me, probably true for John, just considering like the way he got into music. So I don't want to speak for him. He can talk his side of it when in a second. But I'm like open to it.
Awesome, man.
Like I like kind of compliment whatever someone brings me.
Yeah.
And in a way where it's like I feel energy from like just their viewpoint on things. So I see it as a game to try to find out, you know, how can I be a part of this? So, you know, that's
Yeah.
my take. But you know, John, like we said earlier, he's looking for people to, you know.
Yeah, I'm pretty like
We just
blank
like-
slate as it pertains to all that. It's just like, what can I add anything or not? You know, like that's all it ever really is.
Like what I would like to see is like right now maybe if I could like direct a little.
Yeah, direct.
Yeah.
I would like to see us play something like a little bit more spaced out, a little maybe like before the drop in a progressive song, like like more like I don't know, like you probably got stuff on there, dude. Like well, you already have like some like atmospheric stuff.
Yeah. I've got, you know, like
Yeah, that kind of thing.
I've got
You want me to stay here? You want me to move?
No, you're good.
You sure?
No, I kind of want some. Well, I could.
You know, I think I
cover
was
rhythms.
playing
That's my
that
point.
one.
bass or guitar.
I don't care.
He's doing those tenths again.
Yeah, you're never gonna get in trouble for doing that over
Yeah.
here.
You know, it was crazy. I had some really cool harmonics that actually went with that. Like, well,
Like, let's put it this way: you're playing that, and I can already hear what the melody would be, and I have like some basic shape ideas of what I'd do with my mouth. Like, what you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like what it would sound like if I sang something.
What-
I just don't know what the words.
it's
I'm
a
gonna put down. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I interrupted you.
it's a progression I wrote a while ago. I was showing Katie it last night. I just, you know, I haven't done anything with it, man. Again, things that you write, and then you're like, you know, just like stuff that I've kind of done here and not done anything with, you know.
That thing was acting weird.
If that hopefully that looper's working all right. It's like as in time as I could get it without having a metronome. And I can actually come in and I can give other pieces of guitar as well.
I assume that as a MIDI, like a MIDI out.
What's that?
Does it have any kind of like time code it can send? I don't know. Maybe you would have no reason to ever mess with that. I don't think.
No.
Because I just knowing what you've talked about in your gear. Disregard it for now.
Oh, okay. I was like, I was a little bit confused.
Yeah,
By a little bit further than my pay grade there.
that's totally fine.
Yeah.
I've been learning a lot today too. So I'm sorry. I'm covering your area, John. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Kill the loop for a second.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna just throw down this.
And you know, if you can get that beat
Yo.
going, I can actually go to that.
Yo, that's sick. Actually, let that roll. Can you bit crush that a little bit?
Oh yeah.
And what I can do is I can re-record it and I can go at whatever your speed is.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
That's true.
like try the loop record again
Oh,
with
yeah.
the click.
Is that click enough for you? Can you hear it all right?
Oh,
Yeah. Hold up.
yep,
Yeah. Hold
yep. It's like right. It's like right there. Yeah.
Dun, Dun,
Like-
dun, dun. That's fine too.
That's awesome.
Sorry, I like want to play it fast.
Put in another click.
All right.
It's gonna be a little easier to follow.
He's on it. You going again, man? Sorry.
It's a little, yeah.
Hey, pull it down a little bit more there.
You know?
We're getting there.
I think we were that.
I feel like it needs to go up a little bit.
I agree. There it is, right there. That's fucking money right there, dude. That's not bad. I can come up with a loop here in just a minute. If you're ready. Alright. If I cannot fuck it up first. I'll wait for you guys to come back around.
And this, all this stuff, like, I love this process right
Yeah.
here. I love this, just figuring it out.
Oh my god, I might have hit it.
I think you might have.
Might have. Let's see when it restarts. Oh my god, it's on the money. Cool. That was sheer luck.
That sucks, because now the loop. I can follow it, though.
No, I can redo it as well.
It's so good.
That thing keeps on really well.
I was going to say the same
Mike
thing.
and I have spent a bunch of time. What would you say? Probably in the last 2-3 months, like trying,
Yeah.
because you bought. The point is, the long story short is, we tried like 3-4 different loopers.
Yep.
Both like things built into other pedals, dedicated loopers. We tried it all, and they're not good, dude. That whole market is just
I know
trash.
that the RC, dude, the fucking Boss stuff. Those fucking loopers are the best loopers ever made.
That's true.
RC 300, dude.
That's true if it has the RC 300.
Yeah, if it's the really high end one, sure.
So-
I'm just saying none of the things that are just considered
that
to be
does-
like mid or
Dude, like-
entry level loopers, none of them stay on time,
Like,
even at all.
He's been writing a bunch of shit here lately that I don't know. Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
Ed Sheeran has a song called "You Need Me, Man, I Don't Need You." It's 12 fucking minutes long. You ever heard it? Yeah. You want to talk about looping, dude? Ed Sheeran's music before, even better than some of his more pop stuff that he's making now.
Oh yeah.
I mean, dude, he is a fucking phenomenal artist. If you get a chance to check out "You Need Me, Man, I Don't Need You," check it out.
Interesting.
It
I will
is
definitely listen.
one of the coolest fucking loops I've ever seen in my life.
Well-
and he is stellar in it. I mean, dude, and he literally, like, in the video, he's like, I'd never had a tuner until like 6 months ago, and then does a 12-minute session by himself with a fucking looper and an acoustic guitar, and he's looping vocals as well, and just absolutely dominates that fucking studio. It he freebirded a fucking an improv, like. Honestly, and he went on to play that live numerous times, and even fucked it up live numerous times.
We found out that the difference between a good and bad looper is one that can it records in a certain way. So like what we ended up settling on is, well, this is why I started learning about Ableton, because Ableton does looping perfectly.
When this has like a half setting, so like I can switch it to halftime. You can have
Your
that
Echoes
on.
does that.
Yes,
and
it
then
does.
I can reverse it.
Yep.
So
yes.
yeah,
Yes.
I can reverse it. So like if
Do some of that right now.
if
I want to hear that.
Which here, let me hit a bit of a different.
I'm gonna run the metronome.
All right. So and then I can just let that restart on its own. So like if I want to hit it back, like I can make it go half speed.
See, that's the kind of stuff I like to sample.
And then you can.
It's good atmosphere. Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, so this is not. I hate saying this to everyone, but like, that's.
I can stop
I
it.
can tell you that that's pristine. Like the way that audio is being manipulated is correct.
Yeah.
Like that's. I can just hear it.
There was quite a few things that Kemper's band.
Oh, yeah.
They're fucking definitely on something, man. They like they're tech guys out at in Germany. They're cool dudes. I mean, they don't speak a lot of English. Like I've messaged them a couple times, and like I don't remember how they like some of the ways that they had sent messages back to me. It was like worded weird, But God, man, they're just so smart out there. Like they're really cool people, and like the stuff that they do, like it essentially it just makes they're making user friendly stuff that's like the same quality as everything else out there. I mean, a lot of people like they hate hearing that their Kemper is like the same quality as something else out there, but those are your Kemper snobs and stuff like that.
They all got. I can promise you, it's all the same chips in all of them. It doesn't matter.
Right? Yeah. Once you rip it down to the bare essentials, yeah.
Like even
I mean,
the same's
yeah.
true of even like audio interfaces, right? I shit you not.
Yeah.
The difference between a $99 PreSonus and a $1,000 interface is the name on it or
Yeah.
the software.
Right.
Like they're the same ADCs are being used in both.
Right, and man, I like how some of the stuff in there is it's really really cool, man. And it gives me options where like I don't ever have to I don't have to worry about like like, oh man, like I really want to play some blues, or I really want to play some jazz, or I really want to play some metal. I want to play some,
Yeah, you have to reset a bunch of stuff to do different things, and
yeah, I mean, essentially it's like just like throwing a different amp in there, throwing, maybe like, going through some of my cabs and stuff, because like I've got the Tone Junkie like cab packs. Like I got a lot of different options for cabs, and he's got like some blended cabs in there that are really cool.
yeah.
But other than that, I mean, it's simple, I mean, for the most part, once you get in there and you dive in there, it's, I mean, and then you can throw your fuzz pedals in there, you can throw your choruses in there, throw whatever the hell you want in there, and then just kind of go, which is, what I wanted, because I wanted something that was like, man, I kind of want it to be so simple, like, children can do it, kind of thing, and once you learn it, it's that simple.
And with the foot controller, I mean, you could argue then now the things that made, say, something like a Fractal AX8 or like a Helix, like a full-size Helix, like,
dude,
you've got the same thing
stuff
here, you know what I mean? So the from like what would you call it, like user experience perspective or whatever, if you want a display in front of your feet and buttons and all that, like you can have that too. So
yeah, and
it's not like you're missing anything going Kemper.
It links up to that like FCB 101, I think it is too. Like you can,
really?
yeah, and you can program performances, but and I think you can actually program performances to automatically switch your stuff.
Sure, yeah, you just tie them to MIDI CCs.
Yeah, I have dude, that is so far out of my reach. Like I would love to be at that level at some point.
Sadly, I'm better at that than I am at playing guitar, so it's
yeah,
it's pretty bad.
And MIDI is like, again, goes hand in hand with where I came from with learning stuff. Like,
yeah,
I'm really good at like coding things and getting things to work a certain way. So.
See, and man, I've never been on that.
That's fine.
That level of tech, man.
I'm glad you've done what you've done with like guitars and done that, because that's something I never would even do.
Yeah, the tech side, man. Tech side is always it's a train wreck sometimes, and then other times it goes pretty well. It's once you get into it, and then you're like, God, like some of the stuff that I thought was so hard, that like, no offense, Guitar Center, if you're listening, that you charge people billions and millions of dollars per year to do, you can do at home for way cheaper, and it's not even about cheap. It's about getting the quality that I want.
That's it.
Right. It's
the
about
only way for you to be
personalized.
sure is to do it yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know what they say. Want something done necessarily right,
Or the way you the way you want it.
Yeah, and that's exactly, like I don't want to spend $1,000 modifying my guitar. I mean, I want my guitar the way I want it. That is so fucking cool, dude.
This thing can do everything.
Take some of this delay out.
Grittier tone here. Getting there. I wish I had my effects pedal. I've been running this through a VLZ mixboard at home with a fuzz on the effects chain. It sounds so cool.
The synth?
Yeah.
Really?
It's awesome. Well, I'm getting there.
I can play some of that stuff. I play some drop D stuff for sure, man.
That's what happens when I get in a bass. I just play rehashed Tool riffs because I don't know anything.
my fault. It's all good.
Just mostly in E minor. Yeah. I gotta stay out of the way more, see. That sounds sick. He's doing those fifths.
I'm just playing the fifth that goes with, I don't know why. I'm just stuck on that progression you were playing earlier, that 10th progression.
Yeah, that sounds
Don't
really
ask
good.
me why.
That's good. I didn't think about playing those chords.
Yes.
A little syncopation.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, now we got
There it
something.
is.
Yes.
Took me a second.
Yeah.
Make that release a lot quicker.
Can you wet that a little bit? I know you got a verb in there. Thank you.
4 on the floor. Bill.
Almost sounds like a vocal line. I love it. synth bass over there, Mike?
Yeah.
I don't mean to replace what you were doing.
No, it's easy.
Oh my god. That's cool.
Turn down the depth a little bit.
I'm going to say low pass it a little bit. There you go.
Like trying to not be intrusive when I came in with this next piece.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
That's nice, yeah.
But I like that I was following along when into.
That was sick, yeah.
Thought you could stay with that progression.
What was it, John? Numbers. You remember? I know. I should. That's 1.
The 1 to the -6 to the 5 to the 4.
But that'd be C. D. And then, yeah.
Double triggers that pad. I'm gonna have to fix that. If I hit it too hard, it triggers twice. Ooh,
I'm wondering if that's the chord.
that is the chord.
Is that, yeah, and then if I switch this to single, get a little bit brighter if we want.
Start that loop, Michael.
I gotta figure out the next piece, man. That's my bad. I found that for. That's definitely the chord. There.
100%.
You know, like I was bringing in like the, because it just kind of sounds more complete.
Yeah.
When I'm doing that. So. There.
I like that shape for the 5. That's really nice. That's a good 5 shape.
Okay, here we go. So, and then you go.
Yes. Yes.
I just make the major. like that lead note, you know. Lost in there when I flip over to the distortion. I don't know if it's because like maybe the profile that's a little bit low.
That's possible. Or it's just super wet. Do you have a bunch reverb on there, or did I fuck up and put
the piece? Dude, this stupid thing. Because I know that the one. Okay, yeah, that's why. It's because I went to the other fucking one. This
yeah, that's a little more present.
Yeah, that's the one I was supposed to. The other one's got the whammy on it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, what is going on? Got it. All that crazy stuff. That's actually my bad for not switching to the right profile.
That's dirty.
good. Yeah. But, that's a weird sample. It feels like it's a little out of pitch, like out of tune, doesn't it?
It's going from, it's definitely going from G to, or from F to G.
Yeah. How about
almost sounded like some Offspring? Gotta keep them separated.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I feel like I need some water.
I need more coffee.
Dude. Yeah, yes. My
Yo.
man.
All right, coffee time.
Coffee break? Coffee break?
Yep, it's official. All right. You love to see it.
Right.
I gotta find my mug now, though. Where did I leave it?
Dude, are you gonna try that? Are you gonna try out your new guitar?
We can do it when the stream's over, too.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, where you're not like
Here?
Yeah. What are we doing? Come on, man. I mean, if you're not gonna play it. So how does that sound on your end of things? Like, what? Sounds good. Are you like catching everything like So is that the same mix going? How do you do that? That is like, I'm sorry. Like, what is it? No, not at all.
Mm-mm. Hold on. I'll figure it out.
It's like I haven't thought about it. Hey, picked up on my Blues 7s right away.
Yeah, sorry. I love blues, man. I'm a fan. You know, something I don't use a lot is the morph feature on this, and it's something really cool. It's like it's for gain that's on the amp, and like what you can do is like you can have it like all the way down where there's no gain on it, and then you can morph into the gain. Yeah,
That's sick.
yeah, and then there's like I think there's another setting where you can morph from one performance to another as well.
Yeah, that kind of reminds me of alchemy.
Yeah, I haven't been able to learn the Kemper. I just don't, you know, three kids. You know what I'm saying? They take up a lot of my time. You know.
It's gotta have software for it too, right? Like, there's got to be a way to like edit, like for example, the Helix or other things like that or Fractal. They all come with like like you run an app that exposes more controls
the
and all
rig
that.
manager.
Cool.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, and actually,
I find that's a lot easier when learning that kind of stuff, just because you can see all of what's hidden behind layers of knobs, and
Dude,
then
it's
once you
so
know like what the
true.
layout underneath is, then you kind of get a better idea of how do I interact with it when some of that's hidden away from me.
Yeah, and I don't get on Rig Manager a lot. I do get on there to like test out profiles and to like test out other amps and stuff because like I have so much tone junkie and so many freaking he's profiled like every blackface Fender amp that's ever been made, like all the old school like 1950s, 1960s, 1970s, and he's got a couple other like really super rare ones that are going on.
Thank you, Mike.
And that's man, it's pretty cool. So like yeah, I do think that I should use that software more often. And they just put out an app for it on like Apple, but they don't have it on Android yet. So, and I don't have like $1,000 iPad, so to like actually access that a little bit more, easily. I think I'm almost there.
I think we're in E major.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, essentially.
Going to the 2, huh? You know I like that.
Are you going major or minor?
Minor 2, so that would be an F sharp minor. And then
Is it? Because I don't play it as a. I play it ambiguously. I leave the third out, so.
So you probably play like a. You either play this,
Yeah.
or you're playing.
Yeah. So here, this is what I play. This doesn't have the third in it.
You're playing a 4, suspended 4.
Yeah, because that's the only. Like I said, it's the only way to have it work, no matter which you chose.
You could use it as a resolve, though.
Yeah, he's going major with it.
I'm faking it out though, because I'm muting this string.
Yep, I see that.
I like going major too, though. That's cool. Cause
You'll find very quickly that everything I play and know about guitar is all cheats and hacks, because I don't actually know what I'm doing. So.
Well, yeah, I guess that's where it would go. Sorry. So if you started off with the
yeah. Yep. Technically, yep. Yep. Usually do, like when John starts riffing like that, is I find the root of the key. Like for instance, like in this case, it's E based.
This guitar sounds like shit, and I don't want to play it anymore.
hey, bud, go. You can go grab that telly over there. That telly sounds pretty damn good with that. It's got that humbucker in it.
I'm afraid of it though. It's not mine.
Dude, it plays like butter.
Do you mind if I?
No, please. By all, dude, bang the fuck out of it.
It sounds to me like if you fucked it up to a degree where it's like you consider unrepairable, he could probably just
look
wave a wand.
Look at the face scratch on it, dude. Look at the face scratch on it. Like I did that by having my guitars too close on the fucking rack, and I didn't even realize I was putting guitars in and out, just scratching the fuck out of it.
What I'm saying is that considering the fact that Zach likes to fix guitars and make them sound good, it kind of might benefit him for it to get a little off a little bit. Maybe he refines his task and he gets to do what he enjoys again.
8 guitars in this house that are all various degrees of fucked up.
Like, dude, I mean,
it's kind of his hobby. It sounds.
I really liked his. Oh no! I always want to put that finger down.
That's okay. No, that's okay.
And then
it's like less dark than just going.
Yep. Well, you're borrowing.
And then I've also, sometimes I like to throw in the.
Jeez, that's a beautiful chord.
It hurts. It's almost worth the pain, but and then.
So what are you just adding? That's the third with the second in it.
It's like it's my spider chord. It's like a. Yeah, it's. I'm adding this. Yeah.
So that's the ninth above the root.
So it's like an add 9.
Yep. Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. It's.
Holy hell! Is it nice to have folks around that know what the hell that means?
Yeah. If you notice, I threw a little piece of tape on that one screw because that pickup kept trying to do some weird stuff.
Okay. Yeah. I will.
You like that?
I'll pay you to do all of my guitars.
Just go to that little the vintage stack in the neck, dude. Oh my god, dude. That it's a little 59 humbucker and then a vintage stack.
Ugh,
Yeah, it gets pretty grimy.
It spanks like that.
Yeah, it's pretty insane.
How? Oh, here it is. It's on the pedal board.
What kind of picks do you use? That was my next question.
Jazz 3s.
I got some really, dude. I mean, I modify my picks.
Oh, right.
I'm a
Did you drill a hole in it?
I solder holes in all my picks, and then I literally take a file to them, and I file them sharp, so I have a nice.
He's modding his picks too.
Yeah, these are custom, man. I got to. You might need to do some tuning. I'm sorry about that.
That seems wrong.
Katie, could you unmute channels 5 and 6?
Hey. What is this tune to?
Standard, but
Thank you.
I picked it up for the first time in like a couple weeks last night.
It's very low. Is it supposed to be standard?
It's supposed to be.
Okay.
Maybe I had it dropped for shits and gigs. That's my bad.
I can tune it.
Oh, it was just the E. Okay, that probably happened on the way over here.
Now it's not. That's right.
And then when you put them together in that middle position, it's got like a little bit of bite to it with like that extra. Yeah.
Fuck, why? Why is that way on every guitar? What do I have to do to get a guitar that doesn't have a shitty G string?
You have to get what's called true temperament frets.
God damn it. Is that the fan fret bullshit?
No.
Oh, good.
True temperament? Oh, well, dude, you would look at a true temperament and be like, what the fuck is this? It's like, they look
is that where they're
little
like
cities, dude.
Is that the ones where they're like not the frets aren't all at the same spot? Like they're by the string length instead of by the distance?
It's the only way, dude. And like, believe me when I say I intonate all my guitars, and it doesn't matter. You've got to suffice. Either your B is gonna be off or your G is gonna be off slightly.
You're right. That stack is the shit.
I know it.
So what is? What's in the bridge?
That's a humbucking like little 59.
That's crazy.
Which I don't know why it's so.
I don't know why the output's so low.
Oh, it could be a wiring issue.
Definitely, you can hear it. Because when I get into it heavier,
I gotta rip that thing down. Mess with the volume pot. Mess with the volume pot. The other one, I think. Oh, that's weird as shit.
No.
Nothing.
That's just the tone pot anyway.
I gotta rip that thing down anyway, man.
Neck sounds great. That's all I care about. Honestly, I'd never even come off the neck on my Strat.
Yeah, I'll fix that. Glad it's getting played. So a little bit of breaking in, you know. Yeah, and I knew there was something funky going on with that little 59, like trying to lift up and shit. And I was like, what is going on there? Reminds me of like that vintage stack reminds me of U2's guitarist, like that kind of tone, you know.
Leaving? Bye.
Bye.
What's that?
I said I'm gonna play bass because I know this song.
Really? That's awesome. Because I don't even know this song.
Oh yeah. I mean, it might take me a second to like find it again, but it's in there somewhere. It's in my memory. I remember it. So that's technically in the key of A.
It is definitely in the key of A major.
And just does that octave thing. 3 to 4.
Wait, this is A? Shit, I'm dumb. It's supposed to be capo 1 then.
Okay, we are in A flat.
Damn it. I knew, I was like, it's the right shape.
Luckily, the pattern's still the same.
That's the thing. I couldn't have told you that. I just, there it is.
That's pretty.
You see me over here just playing like one of the only 2 shapes I know.
Yeah. And making beautiful music while you do it. Are you playing that spider chord again? No.
I'm just figuring out.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
I'm figuring out how to do his chords without a cable.
Yeah. That is.
So I guess for me it's like a C shape, but over where we're at.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
Some of those chords fucking hurt. So. Ow. What's your next chord? Because I got that first one.
It's the first chord's an A flat.
Yeah, first is an A flat, and then the next one would be an F minor.
Wait, what's the first one you did?
A flat. A flat.
So do like a major chord. And it could be a major 7 or 9 as well.
That works too. Yeah, I wouldn't have any way of getting that note.
No.
But I do like that in there.
It's beautiful.
Well, here it is, right?
I get it the next time around here when I go to the minor 6. This is what happens. I'm just using the same shape all the way up and down the neck.
And then it's 3 whole steps up from there.
So what's that next one?
3 whole steps up.
Yeah.
But it's a minor tonality.
That's a minor 6. That'd be an F minor.
Well, actually, it's a minor 3.
How?
Oh, you mean minor 6 in terms of like it's an extension 6?
In what?
Sorry, I thought you meant like it's the 6th chord of the scale, but I think it's actually the 3rd.
So I know the first one.
If you're saying minor 6 though, it's like minor chord add 6.
No, the minor 6 of A flat major is an F minor.
Yes.
So I'm telling you, the first chord I'm playing here is an A.
Oh, really? You're doing that?
That's the one.
So
that's an A flat.
If
A flat major, F minor, and then this would be E flat.
I was interpreting
And this would be D flat.
So have you thought about doing like this chord next? Like so you can go. Oh, my bad. So first chord, and then you go.
Ooh.
No. And you can even like that. Ow, you bitch!
Yeah, put the second in there. I'm happy with that. You're not gonna make me mad, like, cause your sensibilities are coming from the same place as mine, which is a lot of like.
Oh, there goes the.
Exactly. You catching this, Mike?
So like, if you were to go.
I don't know what it is, but it's probably common listening or whatever it is. But the choices he's making in notes is like the same choices I would make.
Yeah.
And then just go like major.
Of course.
And then bring it up.
I'm into it. Are you telling me that chord right here?
Sorry, where?
I'm sorry, I interrupted that discussion.
Are you telling me that this one right here is? Am I playing this wrong?
No, you're right about that.
So are you playing the minor 6 over a 3 in the bass? Because I'm definitely playing.
I'm talking about a different spot. I'm talking about in that bridge section.
Oh, gotcha.
In the bridge section, it'd be the 1 minor 6 to the 5 to to the 4, which would be a D flat. So it'd be like D flat, E flat, F minor, A flat.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. So
Like what voicing it is isn't really the important part so much. It's just that's the chords in my head. Because I've got like melodies and some stuff written for this. I need to spend more time practicing.
Well, let's play it from the beginning again. I was following along. I thought we were having a good time there. I liked it.
sorry. I'm gonna continue to hear it in my head like that now. Damn it. Sorry.
There it is. Fucked it up.
So in that movement, it's A flat, B flat, and then it's C flat, which is technically a B. So,
Damn it. I keep
so
fucking going
do you
forward.
do you have access to a B minor?
Well, what I'm really playing there, Mike, is
Yeah.
technically it's just the 1 again, but I'm putting the 3 in the bass.
Gotcha. So you could play a 1, and it would sound sick.
So if
Just for this one, da da. Before we move to the.
So what I'm suggesting is that this is a G, but when I play it here, it's still technically a G. I've just moved the bass up.
Yeah.
well, I mean, you know, and you could even
It's
go
not
as
a G, it's an
far
A
as going
flat, but whatever.
and then go.
That works. That shape works rhythmically. It would. So like here, I'll just say it
It's
out loud,
almost like repeating the same two with like a.
which is clever because you don't want to move too much and,
No,
and
that's
changes
the whole
like
point,
that, right?
though. Yeah.
Right,
No,
right.
you're right where I'm trying to
Exactly.
be.
So like, and then. And then you can go. Where the fuck is the next one? And then. And then. There you go. Fuck you. I'm trying to figure out what the resolve is there.
Right.
I just like I can't. Because if we're going, like you said, playing those the bass notes on those, so.
And it's funny because I don't even need to play any of these notes. It's just when I'm like working through this stuff, I always just kind of like cover everything.
Yeah.
And it's probably a bad habit.
Oh, that would be. There it is. Okay, I found it. So if we were to go, and then go.
That works for here.
And then. So it'd be like an F, right? And
Zach,
then-
what about if I play this note here? What form a chord over top of this that sounds minor? I'm just curious what you come up with for that. Yeah. But we're gonna make it more major.
If
We're
you
gonna
want,
undarken it a little
Michael, if you like that there, I'm willing to defer. If you think we should go to the hard minor on
No,
the walk up,
well-
I'm willing to. It
well-
would work for what I'm singing.
bit. I don't intend that. In fact, what I'm trying to do is get to a different spot. So now, can you make that minor chord and can you like take the minor part of the chord and make it either like bring that one down a half step or up a whole step?
Well, what you can do is you can do like the three.
Okay, now
What is that,
remember
like
that.
four in it or something?
Yeah, remember that because I want to move up now to the next half step up in a major tonality. Yeah. So then it would be like, yes, that's right. That's what I'm talking about.
Because that's effectively, that would be the full version of the chord I'm barely playing like a fifth of. I mean, I'm breaking the shit out of this chord.
And actually, what's crazy is the minor down here is
yeah.
they're right around the corner from each other because of the.
So I guess rhythmically the way it would work is it'd be like the first chord you were playing, just like rocking on that.
I'm sorry. What was the first chord?
The first chord would technically be an A flat.
Okay, yeah. So we've got.
Yep.
And then all I do is I come up an octave on it.
Yeah. But what you're doing is fine there.
On the same chord.
And so like here's how it works. It would technically.
No, that's not the chord though. It's.
Yeah, that's it. So the way it works rhythmically is it's like first chord, just hanging on that. He goes up an octave, then we go just 2. So then it would be like the new chord, and then the 4th chord, walk up.
Okay, so what you're saying is go.
Yes, exactly. And it's the movement's like. Yeah, so we should practice that like movement, like just the.
So to go.
Yes.
Ooh, that note
yes.
needs to be there.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Michael?
I see what you're saying because if
Huh.
you go.
Like that.
I know.
Oh, that's it.
And then.
And now we just gotta tighten up that movement. We gotta tighten up that transition, and we're good.
And then we can go.
Of course.
And then.
Yeah, because he does go up to that minor at some point.
I do, but I don't use it until the bridge.
Right. So we'll hold off on
Until
that.
the bridge.
So here.
Well, I guess.
So here, first chord would be back to the beginning. Okay, new chord 1. Yeah, there you go.
All right, so.
And then we'll do it again. We're just gonna keep rocking that till we all feel it. Yeah, we're getting there. We're gonna keep going. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Nice! You're almost on it, dude.
It's right there.
Yeah, we're almost there. And it's a little bit weird because, like, if you were to count it, it'd be like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. See, it's on the offbeat.
It is on the. It's,
Yeah.
It's on the up.
Yeah, it's on the upstrum.
That's where I'm fucking up. I'm like.
Yeah, I
did
do.
that on an up strum. Okay. So. All right. So. All right.
One, beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Again.
3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. And. Yeah.
I keep even up strumming. I come in before.
what we were talking about earlier, Zach? We're going to do it again, but we're going to go there at some point. I don't know when. But don't forget that one. Because that's going to come up. I don't know. Whenever.
And then the next section is...
Sorry. So what is that part right there?
Okay, yeah.
So I'm just going up to, it would be to the 5.
The 5 in this case is in
Chord?
A. What? Hold on, it's this note.
The 5 is an E flat.
E flat.
Sorry, I'm just so used to numbers.
Me too. It's the 5th above the A flat.
Yeah.
So here, I'll rock on it. Then you can find something.
That's my fault.
It might be mine too. Yeah, I'm a little sharp.
Maybe. Fuck you.
And then the other 2 chords in that progression are the exact same as the beginning, too.
Yeah, that's the chord. Yep. So it'd be. And then the same
movement as the first chord scale. As the second half of the first part. That one we just worked on together.
Shit. Okay, damn it.
And then, dude, the tone on that guitar is perfectly complementing the top of this. It's insane. So that part would be like, it's basically the same as the beginning. The only substitution is.
Yeah, I got so.
Yeah.
We're gonna go like, it'll be. And then. That's a hard one to do because my fingers don't want to lay the right way.
It sounds good though. Yeah.
Okay, so can you guys play that part?
Yeah.
Like so we'll play like the beginning piece and then like show me like what goes with that and then after that.
Yep.
Okay.
So 1 mic. 2, 3, 4.
So it's the very beginning. Okay, 5 here. Then
with that part, okay.
Yep.
So,
3, 4.
That's the part I need to know.
Yeah. So do you remember the first time we played through and we go, well, this is like the first progression, right? It's like, right? These 2 notes. Yeah, so.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Well,
effectively, yeah.
Effectively.
Fuck you.
Yep.
Okay, so if it. No.
Yep.
100%.
That's exactly
100%.
right.
All right, so. Okay, I can do that. That's not a problem at all. And really, essentially, what's happening here is because I'm actually not doing that first chord that you guys are doing because I'm up here in the
Right. Yeah. Which is fun. Because it really colors it nicely with all the 9s and 7s.
What is that, Mike? Help me out.
The 3, actually the 2,
or the 2.
And it's a A flat. B. It's a B flat.
You're right.
And that's the so on the 3rd movement we just did, we go to the B flat, which is a whole step up from your first chord.
Alright, so
Yeah, I'll play it and then you can find it. That seems to be the best method.
I guess.
And honestly, as long as you're playing like similar shapes that you've been playing up till this point, you'll probably find the right thing. It's
Yeah, because this is our root here. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. You said a full step up, right?
just a whole step up, but as a minor. There you go.
Okay. Yeah. So if I can.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh man. This is some. I got some spidery chords going on.
It's those 7s and 9s. They sound great. Getting a hand workout.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know why I love those kinds of shapes so much.
I don't know.
And then you
I like them too. They're so mysterious,
Yes, exactly.
mystical.
It's so great because like that shape gets a hell of a lot easier when you go up the fretboard. I tell you.
Yeah.
Sure does.
I mean, this is a fun chord. That hurts. It's like it's worth the pain though. Like at that point where like it all comes together. So. They can hear my pain on
Perfect.
on the vibe unit. They're like
It takes a lot of work.
and then
Yeah, so yours has the second in it, which I love.
yeah, I can have it in there if I bar it, but that I would actually have to tune that E down if I wanted it to complete as a chord. You know what I'm saying? Like I could do that because I just tune it down.
Oh, God. For the one? Yeah.
That's exactly what I would have to do. So I could still do the chord, but it would come out.
You hear
know?
that, bro?
That's me tuning that E down. I had to tune the E down to get that.
it sounds right, it is right.
An E flat would be the 5th chord.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's sick. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Oh man, that is.
That is good.
But I would have to keep so I would actually have to figure out how to go. See, and,
That sounds so good with this. With the stripped version of high. Because this is just all energy, and that's all like tone and melody.
So what's cool is like then when we played that beginning piece.
I'm getting some Pine. What is that band? Pine Trail.
Don't
Pine
say
Grove?
that to me.
Is it Pine Grove?
You better be careful, Michael. You be careful.
What did I say?
Pine Trill.
What? Pine Grove.
Yeah.
So I said it wrong.
Yeah,
Is
but
it-
you just
And it
exposed
would literally go
that
on
you don't
Discord
listen to
too.
them at all.
They were on my recommended this week. That's
the
any
same as,
consolation.
They're good. I saw them at Riot
that's
Fest.
another form of an E flat, right?
They're
I
a
like
Michi-
that
they're a
version,
Michigan
though.
band, right?
Yeah, because essentially like all I'm doing is I'm just drop. It's since we're basically playing an E flat. I mean, it's
It's freaking pickups, man.
dude, I really wish the fucking
this
bridge
neck
was
pickup is
rolling.
insane. I
Dude,
really
if,
like
if,
it.
if that bridge was rolling, you'd really be amazed, man.
Like it's effortless.
That other guitar that's over there, that PV dude,
Uh-huh.
that I completely modded out. Like that's also got, I think that's got a Goto locking tuners on it too. Yeah, that thing's pretty nasty. That's like it's actually an E flat for like Stevie Ray Vaughan style tuning and stuff. It's got some roller on like GHS 1300s on it. That thing is sick, dude. Yeah, it plays really, really good. The rest of my guitar probably sounds like shit because
So it's the same exact thing as before, but we gotta figure out what this chord is for you.
Was that the 2?
Yeah. Which is a B flat.
You said it's a B flat?
Yep.
It has to because A flat would be the next.
Yeah, definitely
whole
B
step
flat.
down.
Without a doubt, B flat.
So same thing as before, but it's we rock on that too. Then it's back up to the original and way we end it every time.
That's right. I did figure.
There's a lot of wooliness in like the 400 area. I think coming from your guitar, Zach.
It's true.
Is there any way we can? Are you gonna do it over there? If we cut a little of that out, it won't sound so muddy. Just a little bit, maybe a lot of it. B flat right now.
Yeah, which the first one is, and then you big? That's where he pushes it up, and then. Because like I can like turn. I can get like more like into I can get that more single coil feel like what he's running.
Mm-hmm.
But I just that's that push pull.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So I can go just straight like neck and then like. But I feel like it's a little bit brighter with with the bridge on it too. But I mean there's
I like all that like it's a lot of good tonality in there.
Yeah, I mean
I like when you brighten it up a little bit when he's like on the lower part of I noticed because like I think it's just inherently darker down here, and then when you like brighten it up for your like high chords and stuff, I don't know, it sounds really. I like it all though.
Yeah, like that.
Like
yeah. He's down
got
there,
that.
and then
Since that nice crystal-y kind of brightness is there, I've kind of got my tone knob rolled back a little bit. To be honest, I'm trying to be a little darker to make some room for it.
Well, and again, then now that's with this as a single coil, and then I'm running bridge. But if I were to switch up to this. So like that makes it almost brighter in a way. I can also just do neck. Like
what is that, neck but humbucker?
Yeah, that's neck back on humbucker.
I mean,
which one sounds better? That's the question.
I don't know. That has a lot of like nice warmth and body to it.
And then if I just go like this, and it's both,
and then the split turns it into
That's both humbucking, so I can.
That sounds great right there.
That's how I was running it before.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. And then and then like the other thing that I like to do is like to split just the neck with that. So. So and that's like if I need like a little bit brighter on the neck side of things, you know. Is it almost time to wrap up?
Oh yeah, we actually went a lot longer than we usually do. I'll tell you that.
Come on, Mike, do it.
I'm not sure what I'm doing, but I'm doing it. I'm sorry, we were supposed to go up there? I'll go up here to the 5.
That's what I wanted you to do. I just needed you to come through at once.
That's great. That's so great.
Well, I think with that, we should call it, because we have gone a long time, and we can continually talk and jam after the stream's over.
Cool. But let's call it there then.
Let's call it there.
Yeah,
very good time today. Honestly, I had a really
yeah, man. I absolutely had a great time too, dude. Like, it's really cool to finally get together with like-minded musicians who,
man.
you know.
Yeah, and it was also awesome. I didn't mention this at the beginning of the stream, but Katie's been in the studio with us all day.
Yes.
And we always love having Katie here.
Do you want to show off your guitar?
You guys can do that.
Would you like to? Do you want to show our guitar to the stream and then maybe
why not?
strum a couple chords on it?
Sure.
Yeah, bring it out real quick. We got a couple minutes here.
What do you want to run it through?
Run it through.
Run it through this stuff?
Yeah, do that.
I mean, it's tube, right? Like, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, absolutely, and that guitar is.
And while they're
it's really built to do anything and everything. Hopefully, anything and everything that that comes at her.
I don't know what
her music and her.
Just do this really quick. This is just too good, right?
Well, while we're getting that all set up, and that guitar is beautiful. Honestly, I was awestruck when I saw it. While we're getting that all set up, I just want to plug a couple things. On Tuesday, we're going to have Skylight Huddle at its usual time. That's going to be, well, it depends. You know, usual time is an unusual time. It varies greatly. My intention is 2 o'clock. So tune in there on the Skylight Huddle YouTube channel. Send an email over at skylighthuddle@gmail.com if you guys are interested, or if any folks are interested in being on.
What exactly is that?
That is another stream kind of similar to this, but more it's at my place, and it's more focused on getting into more like the writing process and like doing gear. It's in a smaller space than this, much similar to the one that we showed you earlier upstairs.
Yeah.
So we're doing that. And then also tune in next Sunday. We'll do more of this as we usually do. Thank you for tuning in today, and we'll probably end up ending the stream after a little jam without another follow through. John, do you have anything you want to say, or are you good? He just wants to play guitar.
He wants to play.
I just want my guitar to sound like this.
So don't forget. So if that Gilmore switch is up, it's on like a light switch. That means that the neck pickup is active.
Right.
Along with,
and
then
the
down
normal...
down is off.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
and
that's just blended in with whatever's already up, right?
Yep. And then if you pull the volume knob, you've got a coil split on that.
Oh, is that for the bridge?
Yeah,
for the bridge, so it can split it to single coil like a standard Strat.
This guitar was modded by our guest today, Zach, and a little showcase of it right here.
It's got some beautiful neck tone. Like that 4th position is just sick. Yeah.
I might have to play that.
it's so good. You want your turn, don't you? You'll get your chance.
It is a wonderful guitar, man.
Dude. Do mine next.
Oh man, and we can do yours just like that. I can order the yeah, and dude, you can play metal on that guitar. You can play any genre on it, anything for sure. Here's the crazy part: is those aren't even boutique pickups. Actually, the thing that makes those single coils sound so good is normally single coils run 250K pots.
Would you put them up to like
500? Yeah, because the bridge already runs 500 anyway.
Right.
So it just kind of made sense to run it that way.
Yeah.
It's like that action should be butter. Should be absolute
perfect.
butter, man.
Like I kind of sound like I know what I'm doing on this guitar.
I think they love your guitar.
It's so good.
I cannot wait to hear you write new stuff with that guitar. Like, it's gonna be so cool, and like I believe that extra options equals more creativity and open to like other things. I think it's gonna be really cool. Also on that box 30, is it? I think it's gonna be so. Have you plugged it into that yet? Oh my gosh, I'm really excited. Hopefully we get to do some like profiling and Kemper stuff on here. We can start getting some Kemper people watching this. Cuz we can.
This sounds so good and just feels like $1 million, dude.
Thank you.
Like honestly.
I definitely take pride in my work, man. Every bit of blood, sweat,
I'm not
and tears.
gonna lie, like this is one of the better Strat like feels I've ever felt in my life.
That's what I was telling her. Like, don't let nobody throw no fucking shade on you for rocking a Squire, because
I don't care.
That thing will run circles around American Strats. People will hate me for saying that, and I don't care.
Good. Oh, I say it all the time, and it doesn't make friends. So I get it.
Once she gets and the cool part is that's gonna sustain more. I get the brass block in for it tonight.
Oh, you're right. That doesn't even have it yet.
No,
oh,
it doesn't even have the brass block.
It's funny because I was just sitting here thinking, like, man, that's a lot of sustain for a net, bolt on and all that.
Yeah,
you know
and then as soon as we throw in that brass block, I mean, the sustain would just be days, man. And
it's so spanky, man. There's just nothing missing.
Yeah, and anytime you use that whammy bar, might send you a little out of pitch. It's kind of the name of the game with whammy bars, though.
You're right. Oh, mostly the G, though, of course.
Always the G. You know how G strings are, man.
There we go.
Also, you've got all your own. Yeah, that's right. You said you have all your own effects and stuff like that to throw in that too. That's gonna be so. Because you can add, he may hate it, but running those effects through the effects loop. If there is one, will help. It'll make your effects less muddy.
Depends what they are, though.
Delays, reverbs mainly is what I'm getting
wet
at.
Wet effects. I'll agree with you on that. Like wet. If I was gonna put something in the loop, wet effects.
Yeah, and that's basically.
But that's really just to fix putting them after the preamp. Like, you know what I mean? Like if I.
A lot of how you run your pedals is personal preference, but sometimes it just, like for those kind of effects, like any kind of reverb or like echoes, delays, stuff like that, like in the effects loop, for some reason, man, they just sound more natural. They sound bigger, sound fatter, and they don't take away from your actual tone itself.
Right.
Yeah, I agree, 100%.
Well, then also you don't get that, because a lot of you're running compression through the front, and you don't get that compression going through your effects too. That seems to help for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, and then we can do a profile of that fucker and see if we can actually get the profile to work. Because I've got the SM57, and I could just like profile the speaker that's on it. And we could get like a cool and see like how they match up together. That would be so fun. And, whatever day this week that you're free, just let me know.
It's so good. Just play it, Mike. You're gonna like it. I promise.
I have an early iteration recording of this guitar, like on my computer from. What?
Did you stop the broadcast yet?
No.
No?
I don't know how.
Oh. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. When Ashley leaves, we're
Oh, you brought your effects over here. Are those plugged in?
Yeah, they are. I just don't have them plugged in right now.
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it there.
Yeah,
then.
call it. That's like I
It's
said.
beautiful.
John, plug your end of it. VibeUnitMedia.com.
Oh, media@vibeunit.com
Media@vibeunit.com.
or hit up our socials if you're trying to come through. Yeah, I have other stuff, but I'm gonna wait another week.
Yeah, we're fine.
So
Tune in next Sunday.
cool. Yeah, we'll be here
Thanks
next
for tuning
Sunday,
in today.
2:30. Thanks, guys.